Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? I'm trying to get my life together, leave these alone. Pray to God I can leave the street, this getting more than old. Baby, please don't leave it. Every day her heart getting more than cold. I'm tired of me, I'm tired like provolone. I'm trying to run my digits up at the same time, watch what the go. I call you ain't picking up, what the these be on? I just went about 14 acres, you stay up in the mobile homes. Need a bad but to put my focus on. He tried to end my career, truth be told on my homes. So many bad up in here, which one of them up? I'm balling on all these, same court that the Lakers on. I'm more up than all these, baby girl, my paper long. Do you love me? Do you?
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard. And for the Mavericks, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Flag is out there with P.J. Washington. And there's Davis, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, 2 of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Back from outside. A rebound by Washington. Russell against Fox. Here's Flag. Lays it up and banks it in. Now Fox. His last outing he had 24 points. Over to the wing. Wembanyama down low. Davis is on it. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
Wow. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Washington. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Here's Castle. It's a 5-point game. And stolen by Christie. Pass to Flag. Russell from long range. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Wembanyama against Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Come on, man. You've got to bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Fox. Barnes finds Castle. Vassell wide open. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, I'm told the Mavericks will be without the services of All-Star Kyrie Irving to begin this season, but many felt they did very well to secure D'Angelo Russell on a team-friendly deal as a stopgap at the point guard position. His shot creation is a very, very good fit for this roster.
Yep, more than capable. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Fox. No scoring in this one. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Davis against Wembanyama. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
That one is no good. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Davis setting the pick for flag. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's Barnes. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Flag. Pass to Russell. Davis against Wembanyama. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas again missing. San Antonio trailing here. And Fox has it in the corner. With the jam.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
Fox against Russell. The tray. Dallas again missing. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Clippers. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Look, Fox can run the show at a high level. He reads things quick.
Pass to Flag. Back to Russell. Davis with a screen on Fox. Cranes the three-pointer.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Nice D from Russell.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Davis up top and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Sinks that one from the post. Fox has got 8 points.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Davis setting the pick for Russell. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Barnes kicks to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
They throw good, Wembanyama. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Russell against Castle. Vassell, right side. Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got his second bucket.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Pass to Flag. Outside, Russell. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Look for Dallas. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. Russell against Castle. And here's Russell. This game he had 28 points. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
To the inside. Sohan, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here is Russell. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. They need this one. The rebound by Champagnie.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. McLaughlin's checked in. Let's now go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Mavericks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Now, here is Russell. Inside, here's Washington, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line to pass, P.J. Washington taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And he makes both free throws. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Russell following the bucket by the Spurs. It's up a 3, buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got 6 points.
You know, not a good start for him offensively, just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Pass to Sohan. Johnson left side. Over Marshall. Rebounded by Gafford.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Russell looking it over. Thompson for 3. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
No good on the free throw. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pacing space style. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Sohan, the pass to Fox. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie in at the 2.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And San Antonio has possession following the score by Dallas. Johnson down low. He's covered by Thompson. Johnson, the pass to Sohan. That one falls. Sohan's got 6.
Yeah, nice touch by Sohan. More than at home inside. He's not a forward who wants to jack up a bunch of threes.
And now, Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Fox finds Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 10. To the middle. Stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's Fox with the jam.
What recognition from Fox. Saw the turnover and found some space to break away.
Fox against Williams. Produced screen on Fox to the paint. Gafford misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, the outcome in that one was not determined until late in the game. A gritty back-and-forth battle throughout. And, man, what a tough way to lose.
Williams kicks to Gafford. Over in the corner, Marshall. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Marshall's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fox against Williams. Gafford with the steal. Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. Williams up on top. Guarded by Fox. Here's Gafford. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sohan finds Fox. Down low. Here's Cornett. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Another reason why Fox is the perfect guy to run this offense. He excels in pick and roll action.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Thompson. 3, Marshall. Rebound, San Antonio. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
It was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Clyde comes in for Klay Thompson. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Hardy. Christie subbed in for Williams. On the free throw, no good. Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, two things can happen on that, Kevin. Number one, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut, to finish it, and you don't. And the ball is thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
And stolen by Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama using those long strides in transition.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Gafford sets the pick for Flag. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Christie. Now Washington. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Wembanyama with it. Covered by Gafford.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Castle. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Castle has some of the best body control you'll see in this rookie class.
Pass the Flag. Now Davis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for Dallas, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Russell's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. San Antonio leading by 15. Barnes outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Wembanyama trying to free himself up. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Davis against Wembanyama. Davis with it. 8 points for him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle finds Wembanyama. Castle is screen on Davis. Davis against Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Flag with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 15. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Now Barnes. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And, of course, always keeping an eye on the top rookies in the league. We get a chance to see the first-year players with the most steals this season. Fourth, Stephon Castle.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mindset defensively? He's always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Fox. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Averaging 12 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with the ball in his hands, he is an outstanding distributor.
Well, he is so unselfish. That's why guys love playing alongside him.
Davis in the corner. Russell against Castle. Flag. Off target with his 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Sohan. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Down low. Sohan likes to bully you. That's where he can excel.
Washington sets the pick for Christie. And Davis now top of the key. Clock at 4. To stop the drought. Barnes grabs the miss. San Antonio leading by 17. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Russell. Wembanyama up top. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And stolen by Castle. Now, Sohan, who's guarded by Davis. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 3, Keldon Johnson.
San Antonio with the ball. 17-point lead, their biggest. Now Castle. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Washington, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama against Davis. And the shot is good from Johnson.
He's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body.
Now, here's Washington. 10 points for him. From outside the arc, Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Counted. His second make in 4 attempts.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside, Davis. Russell a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Davis. Doesn't go for it. Good defense by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Washington. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. 5 to shoot. Over Russell. Christie with the rebound.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here is Davis. He's got 8. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the right side. Here's Wembanyama. Teardrop shot, and so it's San Antonio with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 19-point game. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. They've got P.J. Washington, D'Angelo Russell out there with Max Christie. Then it's Flagg. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
What a shouldering the offensive load.
Outside, Davis. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back over to you guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Fox. The Mavericks making the shot. It's Vassell on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And stolen by Barnes. Takes a step back. Castle finds Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Back to Russell. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Russell. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
For Dallas, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And the first one at the line is good.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Both good from the line that time. Spurs leading by 21. Pass to Castle. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look,
take a break.
I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And he sinks the second.
One of the most unique prospects the game has ever seen. Wembanyama's height and versatility make him a generational talent.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here now a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the three. The fourth spot held by Harrison Barnes.
And, you know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
Yeah, it's truly impressive how far their range extends and how lethal they are from downtown. This group of bigs is really special.
Christie with it. Castle covering. Pass to Davis. Now Flag. For three. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Wembanyama high post. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Back to Russell. Washington passes to Davis. Over Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Castle with the bounce pass. Barnes finds Vassell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Vassell's got 8 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here's Washington outside. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Vassell was screen on Russell. Fox against Russell. With the teardrop. Nice D from Russell. For Dallas, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Top of the key, Washington. Loads it up for Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And that's 10 points for Devin Vassell. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Russell against Fox. To the paint. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Castle. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Washington passes to Davis. Pass to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Flagg, covered by Vassell.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
And they pick up 2. And that's 10 points for Davis.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Vassell sends a screen for Barnes. Vassell finds Wembanyama over Davis. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell. Vassell's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here is Russell. He's got 8. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after deftly getting a hold of the ball there.
The Mavericks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Washington. That's good from Barnes. Dallas shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Russell high post. Johnson's there. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Champagnie passes to Sochan. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 3. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Flagg. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Now, here is Russell. Marshall sets a screen for Russell. Shoots over Johnson. Russell, no good. And San Antonio shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Up top, Kornet. And it's Flagg with the rebound. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. So, Greg, for Cooper Flagg, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And he makes good on the layup. Russell's got 6 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
1:21 left in the third. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 6 points.
Well, that's where Johnson does most of his scoring. He's very effective down low.
Back to Russell. To the inside. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Flagg, and it's Williams in for Max Christie. The Spurs also with the sub. McLaughlin's checked in. Outside, Russell. Inside. Here's Gafford. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. McLaughlin, the pass to Champagnie. Thompson against Johnson. Pass to Kornet. Clock at 6. Here's Sochan. It's good. 12 points for him. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. The deep 3 from Thompson. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Spurs, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sochan. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Champagnie in at the 2. Now the Mavericks with it. Now here's Williams. Pass to Davis. And here is Marshall. Some nice passing here by Dallas. There's Williams with the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Sohan. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Dallas shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. And Davis can't get it to go. And San Antonio has possession here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Champagnie. Olynyk, a screen on Thompson. Johnson kicks to Olynyk. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Gafford. Outside, Davis. Bangs home the trifecta.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Now, here's Johnson. And here is Olynyk. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Champagnie. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Outside Williams, the 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Williams. Olynyk, a screen on Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That's on Daniel Gafford.
Well, offensively, Olynyk is more than just a jump shooting big. He's a solid playmaker for his position, and he's especially effective running dribble handoff actions.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Jordan McLaughlin.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Olynyk. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And so Olynyk nails both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
It's Davis on the wing. Olynyk is covering. Davis, the pass to Williams. Davis setting the pick for Williams. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson surveying the floor. Fox passes to Champagnie. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. A pass to Fox. Fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Washington kicks to Davis. Back to Washington. Lets the free fly. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And Fox gets it to go.
Nice to see Fox opening his offense up a little, taking advantage of a mid-range look.
Bounce pass from Williams. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Flag is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Williams. Here's Waters. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to Johnson. Now Olynyk. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. The Spurs making a switch here. Ingram's checked in.
Harrison Ingram.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Outside, Davis. Pass to Christie. Outside, Russell. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. They could use a bucket. Traps in the tray. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is the kind of range Davis has. If you give him room to fire, he'll burn you.
Pass to Champagnie. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Washington. Ingram passes to Champagnie. Now Sohan. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Champagnie passes to Olynyk. To the middle. And that one's good. Champagnie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside, Russell. Crafty move. Flag with it. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Olynyk. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on those.
Now Johnson. After D'Angelo Russell's 3-pointer that didn't go. Johnson can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Champagnie passes to Johnson. Pass to Champagnie. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Russell. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Ingram right side. To the inside. And that one's good. Champagnie. Champagnie's got 7 points for the quarter.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Pass to Flag. Davis against Olynyk. Right side Davis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Davis has got 20.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Champagnie. Pass to Ingram. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Russell sets a screen for Washington. No good on the three. San Antonio leading by 22. Here's Champagnie. Down low. Ingram outside. Here's Sohan. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Now, here's Washington. Russell from long range. Rebound San Antonio. Ingram outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
cold-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and a freaking D, add a funky beat, and little what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking it's incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. I jam on it, jam on and on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and flow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Hey, Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we brought our set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm on the set. I don't need no fans to cool my ass, I just use my super brain. I can fly 3 times around the world without missing a beat. I socialize with X-ray eyes and ladies, this is sweet.
and then he turned his power on and the ground began to move. And all the buildings for miles around were swaying to the groove. And just when he had pulled the crowd and swore he won the fight,
We rocked this butt with a 12-inch cut called Disco Kryptonite. Well, Superman looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song.
jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say.
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production sound.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp boogie that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat, and don't you dare stop your early morning. Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Yeah, that's how you do it, Cosmo. You rock this. That's the way you do it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this? Ricky, 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 Yeah, I think I saw over there with Randy. Who's rocking the mic, you know? The beat is fresh, y'all. Yeah, fresh.
16,000 square. 8 million up there, 2 million down here. When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, I can show you how to if you let me. I monogram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want a blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, go around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like...
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. And we also want to welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania. Thanks for taking time to join us, Shams.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I wouldn't miss this. My guy RJ is in the house.
Yeah, we're excited to have you, big fella.
You guys got the best seats in the house. I'm just glad I can occupy it for at least a second.
Man, we'll stay in this seat as long as you would like.
We got the best seats. Shams has the best intel. We're covered.
Let's go.
And checking out some numbers for Grayson Allen.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, they've got Devin Booker. Also Green out there. Williams is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the 4. A big summer for the Hawks, acquiring Kristaps Porzingis and securing the Pelicans' 2026 unprotected first-round pick.
Yeah, B.A., after the Dyson Daniels trade, you'd think maybe New Orleans would avoid making deals with Atlanta, but this new talks front office making some very strong moves. They got Nickeil Alexander-Walker as well, and they're playing for the now and the future with that potentially very valuable 2026 first-round pick.
Good call. And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Green against Johnson, and stolen by Williams. Green against Daniels, outside Booker. And a miss there on the triple. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Suns. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Johnson. Here's Daniels. Three-pointer, no good. The The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Risache. Dunn outside. And the three-pointer goes. Dunn's got 5.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Daniels. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Hawks trail by 7. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Now here's Booker. He played a great game against Indiana. From the arc. Rebound Atlanta. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Here's Booker, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Rebounded by Johnson.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Daniels passes to Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Dunn outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Hawks trail by 5. Daniels outside. Johnson on the wing. Porzingis high post. Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here we go, one-on-one. Green with the ball. Now Alexander Walker defending.
The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Daniels outside. Back to Risache. Left side, Porzingis. Pass to Risache. And here's Porzingis. Williams defending. Porzingis against Williams. Oh, Williams with the block. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Phoenix leading by 7. Outside, Green. Outside for Brooks. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead, as opposed to expansion.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Hawks second.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis with a screen on Brooks. To the middle. Tipped. Takes it inside. And finished off by Brooks.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Shams, some were puzzled when the Suns acquired not one, but 2 7-footers on draft night.
That surprised a lot of people, PA. And we're seeing some teams really start to platoon these quality centers, continuing to stockpile size. But sometimes those 7-footers can be played off the floor. So I'm curious, can Kamal Malawach and Mark Williams potentially play together in years to come? And which approach wins out? 7-footers on the court, off the court, that's all going to be in play in Phoenix.
Going to be a fascinating case study. Maybe the game is changing a little bit.
We'll see. You can play a couple bigs. Minnesota has done it in past years. New York's done it in the past. We'll see exactly how Phoenix wants to handle this.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Johnson a screen on Brooks. Here's Riza Shea. No good. Unable to win this run. Phoenix leading by 16. Pass to Booker. Outside, Williams. Here's Green with nobody on him. He buries that jumper. Green's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Phoenix this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Allen in for Brooks. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Daniels. And it's Wallace in for Alexander Walker. Pass to Riza Shea. Outside Johnson. Outside Riza Shea. Nails it from beyond the arc. And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
PA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. The shot by Johnson, no good. Phoenix.
Kick slow flow, jit so tight. Real out my dreadlocks. Cook it up. Push it up with my dogs. I gotta move tight. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to brand new tight. years to say I think I'm overtight. Put it down with the she think she might manage the type. Shot that she was the one I would forever have a boss.